Enjoy the video. What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Glide. Today I want to go more in depth with Dragon Ball the Breakers. There's some scans that I did not see before I made my last video, so I want to check those out. Just some things that I predicted that are confirmed in these new scans and some other stuff that I didn't know about. But before I get into that, I want to make it very clear that I do not prefer this game over a Xenoverse 3 or a Fighters 2 or even another Kakarot. In my last video, apparently some people and even one of my friends, they thought that I was saying that I preferred this game over a Fighters 2 or a Xenoverse 3. That's not the case. I especially would have preferred a Xenoverse 3 because I have been wanting that for years. All you guys have been wanting Xenoverse 3 for years. They know what we wanted. They know we've been wanting a Xenoverse 3, but instead they come out with pretty much Xenoverse 2.5 or an expansion to Xenoverse 2. I would have preferred a Fighters 2, although Arc System Works, the developers for Fighters, they are working on Guilty Gear Strive, and that game is still pretty new, so I don't see them putting that down to start a Fighters 2 until maybe another year or two. So it's probably going to be a while before we see a Fighters 2, and even then, it might not even be a Fighters 2. There might be another anime game they want to work on, so who knows? But what I was saying was that the survival genre coming over into the anime space for all anime games in general is a good thing. Does it suck that it's a Xenoverse 2 expansion pretty much? Yes. But is it a good thing that the survival genre is making its way into the anime space? Yes. That's all I was saying the first half of my last video. So if you guys want to hear that, link in the description down below, card in the top right. But now that we got that out of the way, we can talk about the scans that I found. At the top of this scan, we see Krillin's futuristic moped bike Segway thing. I'm assuming you can just find that anywhere in the map. For my last video, I mentioned that the characters will most likely have abilities to either get away from the villain pretty fast, fend off the villain, or find items to just win the game in general. And it looks like from this scan, what I said is confirmed. I mean, it was a pretty safe guess to make if you played survival games like Secret Neighbor or Dead by Daylight. And as you can see in the scan, it looks like the character is doing a solar flare. And then you can see in the trailer and also in the scan, they have the sand pod. This sand pod helps you get away from the villain pretty quickly, get in it, and then it shoots you off to another part of the map. Next to that in the scan, there's a dragon radar. I didn't really touch on it much in the last video, but I'm assuming finding the Dragon Balls helps you get some other ability, possibly help you find items, possibly help you fend off the villain even more. I'm not exactly sure. We don't have that much information just yet. And then right next to the dragon radar, there's dragon chains. Now this is where it gets interesting. You will actually be able to fight against the villain using the abilities of the character you dragon change with. I don't know how that's going to be. Maybe you use the Dragon Balls to get the ability to dragon change. Maybe there's a meter that you have to fill up or things you have to find in the map to get to be able to use a dragon change. I'm not too sure. I don't know, but this is pretty cool. So you're not just running away. You can actually fight. I'm assuming that the combat when you fight the villain off, it's going to be just like Xenoverse since it's connected. I don't know if you can actually kill the villain. If you can, that's going to be pretty cool. It gives you another option rather than finding the time machine and running away. Or maybe this is just a way for your teammates to find all the items or whatever they got to do to get the time machine working. So that's going to be a really cool thing. Another thing that I mentioned in my last video was the use of other lower tier characters. The trailer showed off Oolong and Bulma, so I automatically assumed that we could use characters like Chiaotzu, Launch, Yamcha, and on this scan it says skin, so I'm assuming that they aren't going to be characters that you just pick and choose before the game starts. They're probably going to be special, sort of like abilities where you find something on the map and then you become that character, and then when you become that character you get their ability. So like Oolong is a shapeshifter, you can use that to hide from Cell or the other villains. Maybe Bulma helps you find the pieces to the time machine a lot faster. So that's going to be pretty interesting. That changes up the game and how I thought it was going to be a lot. Also on another page of this scan, it shows the rocket launcher that Oolong used in the trailer. I assumed that it was something that only he could do, but maybe this is just something you can find in the map to use against the villain. So that's pretty much it, guys. Like I said, it was just going to be a very quick video. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section down below. I think the dragon change thing is going to switch up things a lot. I did not think that they would do that, especially in this survival type game, but the fact that you can use the abilities of actual real characters, it'll be interesting to see if you can KO or kill the villain and win that way other than just a time machine, that would be pretty cool. If not, I can easily see it being a way just to fend off the villain and help your teammates find a way to get out a lot quicker. So I'm excited. Again, I would have preferred a Xenoverse 3, Fighters 2, another Kakarot or something like that, but this is what we got, guys. I mean, I'm optimistic. I'm hoping that they make all the right moves with this game. And I mean, that's all we got. So don't forget to leave a like, subscribe if you want to see more Dragon Ball the Breakers content and other things on my channel, and I'll see you guys all in the next video. Peace.